Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about how to crochet the semicircle bag with a herringbone stitches in which you will get a lot of space to store, which you can use for multi-purpose. You can use as a sling bag or a handbag. The things we will need is polypropylene yarn, which is 5 mm, and hook size I'm using 4.5 mm. You will also need a stitch markers. So before we get started though, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button. Press a bell icon to get a notification of new videos. So let's start. We will leave some yarn and then work a slip knot. As we are working a double chain, we have leave some yarn and then work a slip knot. The one yarn we will roll on the hook, and the continuous yarn we will take that yarn and yarn over and pull through 2 loop. This is double chain. Again work the same. Roll the yarn and yarn over and pull through 2 loop. Roll the yarn over and pull through 2 loop. We will work total 14 double chain. Four double chain, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Total 14 double chain we have completed. Then work chain 1. In the first stitch we will work a single crochet. From now we will work a herringbone stitch. In that we will first insert the hook into this loop and then insert the hook into the next stitch. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over and pull through 3 loops on the hook. In this way we will work a herringbone stitch. Continue in next each stitch. Insert the hook into the loop. Insert the hook into next stitch. Yarn over and pull through 3 loops on the hook. In each stitch we will work a herringbone stitch. till the second last stitch. In the last stitch, work a 4 stitches in the same stitch. One, two, three, and 4. 4 stitches in the same stitch, that's the last one stitch. Mark the 4th stitch and the first stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first and the fourth stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then in opposite side, work the same stitches. Insert the hook into the loop. Insert the hook into the next stitch, yarn over, and pull through 3 loops on the hook. Continue the same pattern throughout the last stitch. After the mark stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 stitches, one more stitch. Total 13 herringbone stitch. Then we will work a 4 stitches in the same stitch, that is in the chain 1. You will see the slightly tight the chain 1, so it may be tight, difficult to work into the same stitch 4 times. This is 1, then 2, 3 and the fourth one, and 4 stitch in the same chain 1 stitch. Mark the first and the fourth stitch with a stitch marker. Now we will work a slip stitch through the first single crochet stitch. We completed the first round. We will go for next round. Chain 1, turn the work. In this round we will insert the hook from the back stitch and we will work in the 3 loop of the stitch. Usually we work in the 2 loop of the stitch in this round, or in throughout the back stitch we are going to work in the 3 loops of the stitch. In this 2 as usually we work, and the third which we will add the next loop, you can see. You can see we have inserted into the 3 loops of the stitch. Then how you have to yarn over through the hook. In this way you have to just yarn over through the loop and pull through the stitch. You can see the 3 loops on the hook. Then yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook. Now we have the next 4 stitches which we have marked 1, 2, 3, 4. In each 4 stitch we are going to work 2 stitches in the same stitch. You can see from back side the last loop. Insert the hook into that loop and then insert the hook into the next stitch. In this stitch we will work into the 3 loops. 1, 2, 3, you can see it clearly. Then yarn over in this way and pull through. Yarn over and pull through 3 loops on the hook. Into the same stitch we will work 1 more herringbone stitch. You can see the 2 stitches in the same stitch. Into the next 3 stitches we will work 2 herringbone stitch in each stitch. In the 4 stitches we have worked a 2 stitches in the same stitch. We have now 8 stitches. Then in next each stitch we will work 1 herringbone stitch in each stitch. Here I work 13 stitches. Then in next stitch you can see the mark 1 stitch, the opposite side 4 stitches, in which again we will work 2 herringbone stitch in the same stitch. Total 8 stitches we will get in this 4 stitches. Don't forget to mark the first and the last stitch, first and the 8th stitch. Now in next all stitches 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, total 12 stitches, work a 1 herringbone in each stitch. At last we will work a slip stitch. Hold the yarn in the front side and yarn over and pull through and work a slip stitch. Here we complete the second round, then chain 1, turn the work. In the first stitch, work a single crochet. Then in each next stitch, work one herringbone stitch. Till the mark stitch. Now we will have the next mark stitch, the first mark stitch. This 8 stitches we have. We will work alternate 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 stitches in this way. One herringbone stitch, mark the first stitch, and then in next stitch work 2 herringbone stitch in the same stitch. 1 into the same stitch, 2, go for alternate 1 2 1 2 till the mark stitch. 1, then in next stitch work 2 herringbone stitch, 1 into the same stitch, 2, go for alternate 1 2 1 2, 1, and in the next stitch work 2 herringbone stitches, in the last mark stitch work 2 stitch in the same stitch, Mark the second stitch. Then in next stitches work one herringbone stitch in each stitch. Then again from the mark stitch we have a 8 stitches. We will work alternate one stitch and then in next stitch 2 herringbone stitch. Go for alternate 1 2 1 2 as we have worked in that 8 opposite side stitches. Don't forget to mark the first and the last stitch of the corner sides. Work slip stitch into the first stitch. Then chain 1, turn the work, work first single crochet, now from the mark stitch we will work one herringbone stitch, then one herringbone stitch, then two herringbone stitch. In this way 1 1 2 1 1 2. In this pattern we will work from the first mark stitch to the last mark stitch. Continue the same stitches and increase the round and increase the stitches in the mark stitch and work total 11 rounds. Now we will work the next part. Take the yarn, leave some yarn and then work slip knot. Then work 5 double chain. One, two, three, 4 and 5. Then chain 1 into the first stitch, 1 single crochet, then insert the hook into the loop and insert the hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook. As we have worked in the base of the bag, the same stitches we will work in this top part. Four stitches. Then in the last stitch work 4 herringbone stitch in the same stitch. One, two, three, and 4. Then in next 4 stitches work 1 stitch in each chain. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then chain 1, go for next round, chain 1, turn the work from the first stitch, the chain, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then in next 4 stitches we will work 2 herringbone stitch in each stitch, 1 and second one into the same 2. Continue the 2 stitches in each stitch for next 3 stitches, 1 and 2. You can mark this stitches, the corner one stitch, the 4. Then in this row we will have 8 stitches, first and the last stitch, mark that stitch. Then we will have the last 4 stitches. In that last 4 stitch, work 1 herringbone stitch in each stitch. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And just mark that first and the last stitch so that you won't get confused. The 4 stitches which will remain the same, starting 4 stitch and the ending 4 stitch. The middle stitch we will go on increasing by 4. From the mark stitch in this round we will work in pattern of 1 and 2, 1 2 1 2 in this way, 1 stitch. Then in next stitch work 2 herringbone stitch in the same stitch, 1 and 2 till the last mark stitch. Go for 1 2 in this pattern, and then in last 4 stitches work 1 herringbone stitch in each stitch and complete the round. Increase the round, work till 11 rows. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Total 11 rows we have work. Now next 3 rows we will work 1 herringbone stitch in each stitch throughout the round and work total 3 next round. Here we complete total 14 rows. And here we complete the bag. I've just attached a magnet to it. To hold it, you can add a hands to it. And at last, if you're really enjoying my videos, don't forget to subscribe my channel, like the video, share the video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.